Hi guys, welcome back to Yaya's Craft House. So we're in my main doll room today. I have wanted to rip out this cabinet for a while. For one, it's kind of fallen apart. And two, I want to add a fireplace. I started by clearing out the room, and then I'm going to use this little tool and try to pry it off the wall. I did end up having to kind of rip it out. It was attached pretty good. Once I had it out, I took it over to my craft table and I wanted to measure the length. It was 16 inches long. I went ahead and cut out the piece for the back wall and the pieces for the fireplace. The piece I cut out for the back wall is 16 inches long by 5 inches high. This is actually my husband's hand. I had to bring him in to help me find the center point, and it kind of turned into a little math lesson. I decided to go ahead and glue the 3 pieces for the fireplace together. And then I used a scrap piece of foam board and measured out how big the front of the fireplace needed to be. I cut that out and made sure it was going to fit. And then I used my clear ruler as a little guide, drew out and then cut out the opening for the fireplace, and then I glued it in. I wanted to add a little trim to kind of cover up the raw edges. I pulled out a few different sized dowel rods. And I painted them white. I took this gray scrapbook paper and cut out some strips. And then I glued them around the front opening for the fireplace. And then I took some black scrapbook paper and glued on the inside of the fireplace. And then I also took a piece and glued it to the very back of the fireplace. Then it was time to attach the fireplace to the back wall of the cabinet. My little dowel rods were dry now, so I cut them down and glued them on. I measured and cut out the sides for the little shelving unit. Now my fireplace is going to stick out 3 inches, but the actual shelves, I only wanted them to stick out 2 inches. Then I cut out the shelves and glued them in. I'm not very happy there's a little gap here and you can see the black, but the way the doll room is positioned, nobody's going to see this corner anyway. Next, I measured and cut out the bottom of the whole cabinet. And then before I glued it on, I added scrapbook paper to the bottom, or what will be the bottom of the fireplace. I took a little brown craft paint and painted the top of the fireplace. For the fire, I took a little votive candle, a battery-powered votive candle, and added it inside. I did go back and paint that black so it kind of blends in. And then I just used some little sticks to put around it. I used a little hot glue and glued the cabinet back into the doll room. I thought while we're already here in the doll room, we might as well do some Christmas decorating. I pulled out the tree from last year. This tree does need a little help, and I probably will go back and fix it. I wanted to make a little garland to go over the fireplace. I bought these little green garlandy sticks last year. I took 2 and I kind of fluffed them up, and then I twisted them together to make it a little thicker. And then I wrapped a string of little fairy lights on it. And then I took these little picks I got from Hobby Lobby and wrapped 4 of them onto the garland. And then I just kind of draped it over the fireplace. I pulled out a couple of little stockings and attached them to the mantle with some poster putty. How cute are these little ornaments? I got them at Walmart and I just ripped the little bow off, and I think they look adorable in the house. I put some of these little angels on the mantle. And then I just brought in some more of the little miniature Christmas decorations. Some of it from this year and some of it I had from last year. I am so happy with how this turned out, and I put this off for a long time because I was afraid I was going to mess up the dollhouse, but I'm so happy with it, and I wish I had done it sooner. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up below and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you back here soon.